Welcome to the PCFL Show. This week, conference championship highlights, a preview of the championship game, and the PCFL in the community. PCFL Show is sponsored by Semi-Pro Nation. Join the nation, semipronation.com, and Precision Photography. Not just a photographer, Brandy is a photojournalist who catches the action as it happens. The goal of the PCFL Show is to give something back to the players and the fans of the league. Be sure to like the PCFL Facebook page and PCFL Show links and share those links so we can get more friends, family, and fans involved with their local teams. Also, check out the PCFL Media channel on YouTube. Go to youtube.com/PCFL Media. Don't want football to be over yet? Well, the season never ends with Gridiron Alumni. Gridiron Alumni puts on full contact games between alumni of high school rivals. They put on events all over the country, but will be focusing on the Sacramento and Bay Area this fall. Call Chris Hall at 530-410-6396 or go to their website to sign up, gridironalumni.com, where the season never ends. Also by Evil Bunny Productions. Player cards, highlights, graphics, and web design. Contact Ken Hartoon for more info. The PCFL prides itself in its desire and effort to integrate into and help the communities that they reside in. The Silverbacks recently helped the Reno branch of the SPCA move into their new facility. They spent the day building animal beds, transports, and doing some heavy lifting. The Reading Heat held a fundraiser charity car wash on their bye week, and the Chiefs have done a couple things throughout the season. Let's hear about it from Coach Matt Iliopoulos.
The Solano Chiefs are just one of the teams in the PCFL that gets involved with the community. We look to the community to support our organization, so why not give back to the community who supports us?
What are some of the things you've done?
One of the things we've done is teamed up with Mission Solano. Mission Solano helps the needy and homeless in Solano County. We've done our second annual winter coat drive, gathering over 100 coats each time. We've also done canned food drives at all of our home games.
Are there any other things you've done?
We've partnered with Jarrett Bush from the Green Bay Packers to help with his youth football camp that was just held this past weekend.
How'd that come about?
Well, Jarrett Bush is from Solano County. This is his second youth camp he's done. He's trying to help give back to the community through his program, the Jarrett Bush Foundation.
Was it a successful camp?
I think all the kids out there had a great time. They learned a lot from the pros that were out there. I know the staff and the players from the Solano Chiefs had a fun time interacting with all the kids and helping them out with little football technique and some fundamentals. The Jarrett Bush Foundation's already planning their next one that's going to take place next year.
Oh. Woo, big man! Woo, big man! Come outside! Come outside! Come here already, Zed! Let's go!
The PCFL, helping the communities in any way they can. Now let's get to the conference championship highlights. After an exchange of 3 and outs, the Bears started moving the ball with a swing pass here to Keith Schenkel. 4th and 2, and the Heat defense holds. After an exchange of possession, this run by Mike Schenkel sets the Bears up with good field position to start the second quarter. The Bears keep driving. Logan Hollis Jr. keeps plays alive with his feet, and this pass sets up the Bears' first score of the day. A 40-yard bomb to Benny Beth for the touchdown. The 2-point conversion is good, and the Bears are up 8-0. On the ensuing possession, the Heat go 69 yards, including this 4th down conversion. And then Ben Weaver connects with Jared Candelaria for a 22-yard touchdown pass. They go for 2, and Weaver takes it in himself, and the score is tied. Nearing the end of the second quarter, the Bears go on the move, both on the ground and through the air. Then, with time running out in the half, Hollis Jr. hits Nick Foster on a 17-yard pass to the back of the end zone. Another good two-point conversion, and the lead's extended 16-8. The third quarter was back to the chess game. Each team had a fourth down stop, but the Bears shifted field position with this great catch by Nick Foster. The Bears go for it on 4th and goal, and it's incomplete. The Heat's possession ends with a punt, and Anthony Bell receives the ball, reverses direction, but is brought down. The Bears go 3 and out, and Benny Beth makes an incredible play to get the punt away and avoid a loss, and turns it into a 35-yard punt. The Heat drive, knowing time is running out in the game. Ben Weaver hits a 9-yard pass to KC Clapsaddle for the touchdown. The two-point conversion is good, and the score is tied at 16. On the ensuing kickoff, once again, Anthony Bell is back there to receive the kick. He again reverses direction, but this time he gets caught. Back in the end zone, tries to get rid of the ball, but it's batted and grabbed in the end zone by Josh Scroggins for the touchdown. There's a flag on the play. Let's hear the explanation.
Illegal forward pass. Touchdown.
The Heat go for one, but it's blocked. And that leaves plenty of time left. The Bears get on the move. A few complete passes, and they're in striking distance. The Bears look like they were about to tie it up as Benny Beth goes up for it, but Brandon Kennedy picks it off, and the Reading Heat are your Northern Conference champions with a final score of 22-16. In the second quarter, after a scoreless first, the Knights start driving behind the hard running of Angelo Jeffrey and Abdul Harris. This leads to a 3-yard Angelo Jeffrey touchdown. Matt Lezook knocks the extra point through, and the Knights go up 7-0. The War Angels answer back as E.J. Bogany hits Jonathan Walker for this 15-yard touchdown. The point after is good, and the score is tied 7-7 at the half. After the half, the Knights take their opening possession right down the field and score on this 20-yard pass to Cameron Matthew for the touchdown. Another good PAT, and the Knights are up 14-7. The War Angels answer back quickly with a touchdown pass from Bogany to Michael Harris. Another good PAT, and the score is tied midway through the third. Later in the third, the War Angels get the ball back and shoot down the field with this 36-yard completion to Jonathan Walker. Bogany hangs in there tough as he completes this pass to Tim Harvey Jr. And a few plays later, another Michael Harris touchdown to take the lead. Let's get a look at that from another angle. And the point after is good. The War Angels and Knights exchanged a couple possessions until this punt pins the Knights deep into their own territory. The Knights started to move the ball, but Jason Hurd was picked off by Mike Abston. And all that was left to do was to kneel on it. The clock ran down, time expired, and I'll let Commissioner Ken Curry make the presentation.
On behalf of the PCFL, congratulations, you're Southern Conference champions.
And your final score, Richmond War Angels 21, Alameda Knights 14. now a preview of the PCFL Championship game.
Yo, let me holler at you for a minute. You know, there comes a time when you know you did the work, but you still have to make that decision. Yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
In a rematch of their Week 1 matchup, the Richmond War Angels take on the Reading Heat for the PCFL Championship. The Heat won that battle 32-6, but 12 weeks later, these are two completely different teams. Both teams were very run-heavy in that first matchup, but have become more balanced since then.
What? You only get one snap to win to the first turn. Yo, it's what you came for, it's what you trained for. You gotta go, big drops, get the whole shot to the first turn. But you only get one snap to win in the main song. It's what you trained for, it's what you came for.
The Richmond War Angels take on the Reading Heat this Saturday, June 18th at Pinole Valley High School for the PCFL Championship. Players, wear your home jerseys for half-off admission. The PCFL is a league owned by the teams for the players. Your teams, your league, your PCFL. If you'd like to join the league or if you'd like to sponsor the league or a team, please contact Ken Curry at thepcfl.com. I'm your host, Angry Mike, and I'll see you next time.